Okay, so welcome to Electric Elevation. Today we have our special guest Slim in the building.
What it is? How you doing there? How you doing there?
Okay, why don't you start off by telling me a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Okay, well, of course I am Slim, representing the South Side of Chicago. I am an independent recording artist and a strain connoisseur, which we definitely get you guys hip and know what exactly entails a strain connoisseur. But yeah, I'm an independent artist representing the South Side of Chicago. That's my title as of now. So yeah.
But you do live up here now full time, right?
Yeah. I'm definitely living in the good old state of Michigan. So I appreciate all of the residents in Michigan, all of the cities out in the cross so far. So yeah, definitely living in Michigan, definitely.
So you represent Chicago and the D.
Yeah,
definitely. All right. So how'd you come up with your rap name, Slim?
It kind of came back in the day while I was just actually playing basketball. Really picked up because I am a skinny type of dude, but can't run around being called skinny. And it was at a game actually in Michigan, in Flint, Michigan. I was hooping. I had a kind of a good game, and an older gentleman I just heard in the crowd like, "Hey, I like Slim. That Slim, he nice." After that, it's kind of just more fitting, and it's been the same since. So yeah.
Okay. How long have you actually been rapping?
First time I recorded a song was in 5th grade, so that's about 2000. We're gonna say about 6 or 7. But I recorded my first mixtape on my own laptop in 2014. So I'll say 2014 is kind of the real pursuit in finding my way as an independent artist. So I'll say 2014.
Okay. Now current to date, is your music on all the streaming platforms?
Yes. You can definitely find me on the Apple Music's, Titles, Pandora's, YouTube Music. Just literally type in $LIM. Songs like First Time, which is the newest single I'm out here pushing as of right now. You can definitely find that on all streaming providers. Where, like I said, whether it's YouTube, Tidal, Pandora, even Instagram stories. Just like I said, type in specifically $L, capital L, I am, First Time. Get yourself introduced to your boy.
All right. So what would you say you like the most about being an artist, and what artist has inspired your music the most?
What I do like about being an artist is it's got to be the creative process, and as an artist now doing music, I'm liking the process literally, from the the writing to literally picking a beat, to if it's just whether me choosing them or a producer, and even just the recording. I'm loving the process and kind of seeing how a song comes out, and really kind of based off that, what influences kind of come from a wide range of people, from artists, independent artists like Currency, who's a very, very known rapper in the industry, especially in the cannabis industry. But then I can push it all the way to Teddy Pendergrass and go that route and put them inside of the box of people that's influenced. So I got a couple of ranges of people that influence the music, but just influence, me, just what I listen to on a daily basis.
Your song, the First Time, that kind of reminded me of like Boosie Collins.
True. And like I said, and I'm glad that you said that, because it's really a feeling. It is about
it's a vibe, for sure.
It really is, and that's what I bring to the music. I mean, eventually people are understanding, grasp the words, but they need to catch something already. So I just always constantly remind you, you're gonna catch a vibe. You're gonna catch a vibe with me. So catch the vibe first, then you can really get in tune in and pay attention to what's being said. But yeah, it's definitely a vibe. I'm glad you said that.
Okay, now do you like to freestyle or write your music, or do you do both?
I write majority. Freestyles can come out, but I'm a majority of a writer. I'm kind of particular in what's things being said. It's not that I can't freestyle. Freestyling is, of course, I mean, for me as an artist, that's something I grew up kind of on and doing with friends and even my own father. So it's something that's still there in the arsenal, and definitely don't get it twisted. I will be able to bring out some shit. But writing wise is very much particular and kind of how I can set the songs and a couple of people can notice that difference between a freestyle type of song and an actual structured, you know what I'm saying, song that, okay, you know what I'm saying, that you find on the radios or more or less, you know what I'm saying, is the kind of not professional way, but just structured. So big writing.
How do you feel about the music industry the way it is now? Do you like the direction that it's going in? Do you think it's a lot of versatility, or everything sounding the same, or you just be in your own lane and you're not worried about all of that?
I can't say I stay. Anybody that kind of says they don't keep their ear to the music is like tripping and tweaking. So I can't say, as much as I do stay in my lane and know what I do, it's always influences, and it's still always motivations, and just always people that just ain't doing shit that you still gotta watch and pay attention to and learn from. So the industry right now is wide open for an artist like me who's creating this movement and has its own movement. So it really, really helps that if I got my own base and my own situation, then that just influences my reach to others. And with the music today and how kind of the industry and how it's moving along, as an independent artist, it helps out that we got outlets to do things on our own, such as coming to here to get our own interviews and reach another base, or be able to just put our music out on our own. Very much that's what I do like about it. And the music is not being I won't say the same, but it's a business,
but a lot of it sounds the same.
It's yeah. I mean, you know, it's a business, and they wanna come up with that first hit, that one song, and if the big OGs, or I'll say the big dogs, has got the songs, then us little guys want to try to catch it. So it gets repetitive, and I try to definitely not try. I mean, I do. I stay in my touch, stay in my zone, and as I'm creating and learning myself more, it's only gonna get even better and different. But
that's what I like about your music that I listen to. So thus far, that it is different. Like you said, it's a vibe. It's something that you don't hear on a everyday basis, like some of the the other music.
Appreciate that. It's very big on that.
What do you say is the hardest part about being an independent artist?
The hardest part is trying not to make excuses. Being that I'm an independent artist, I mean, and I hear from other independent artists, I'm doing it by myself, and I ain't got this and I ain't got that, and I've took myself. I understand their point of view, and I get it, but I throw myself out of that shit, because at the end of the day, everybody kind of started by themselves.
Right.
Whether it's a one or two people, whether it's the uncle that helped you, everybody kind of started on their own. So it's no more excuses for that. And like I said, today's time, we got so many resources to basically do stuff the cheaper route, be able to do it more free, and it's about how you move and network really today, and that's the biggest thing. So
absolutely, and then you got social media,
man, for real.
If you use it the right way, and if you're consistent, you can go far with it.
It's gonna definitely be able to push you and propel. People gotta remember, social media is gonna help propel you in that, but don't get it twisted that social media is just social media, and you still need that real life connection. So I'll say that's the hardest part, I'll say.
Okay, who would you like to work with in the future, and why?
Big artists?
Both, an underground artist and one industry artist.
I'll say, we'll keep it Detroit, I'll say Payroll.
Okay.
I want to work with him because my introduction into like Michigan and kind of Detroit was I moved around here, and actually went to OCC junior college out here and played basketball. So I was here for a little second, 2010 to 12, and my introduction was let me see, is that Dog Hoes? Is that theirs? Is that their song? Dog Hoes, not just one, but all hoes.
I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm trying to think. It's all I know is Payroll Giovanni went from being a Detroit rapper and that kind of aspect and being local to, I know him off of other music and other things.
For sure.
For Detroit wise, Payroll, and I'll say Big Status Currency, because that's just the dream right there.
Okay. What about a female artist?
Female? Ooh. Of course, I'm not gonna name the Cash Dolls, even though I love her. I'm gonna go smaller. It's young ladies like I got Pay Mozzie that's like always in the back pocket. I definitely want to work with her.
Hey, Pay Mozzie.
Shout out to Pay Mozzie. Rocky Bad is definitely nice.
Okay.
I like Day Day Badass. She has a song that's like one of my damn favorites. So it's a couple of females. I'll say if anything, a dream. So those three, I'll throw those three in that. But my dream, I say Dej Loaf.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it Detroit. I'm gonna say Dej Loaf because she's smooth. In her style, I just love her. I love her fucking style, and I know her music is definitely a vibe.
She's a vibe too.
She's a whole vibe. So
sure.
I'm trying to catch a piece of it. So those will be from the underground to the main. Those ladies are definitely on the radar.
Okay, so tell me about your current and upcoming projects.
Right now, current projects that are out, you can get on like the Apples and the titles. We have Stoner Poetry, which was released in 2018. Has a song, Only Weed Smoke Aloud, which is a kind of a big introduction to Michigan. A lot of people grasp to it. Only Weed Smoke Aloud. Hate Along / KWP, which is Keys Wallet Phone, just a song to kind of ride and bump to. You know what I'm saying, for your haters. And also remind you when you drive, make sure you got your keys while in phone before you leave your house because it's very important. Very important. So we got that Darty EP, which was a 5-song EP I released. Actually, I was here in Detroit. And it's featuring song Brunch Music. That's kind of really a two-step, trying to get into the to two-step. And being from Chicago, I'm a stepper. So I know y'all do y'all ballroom. And so I'm trying to intertwine to get myself, you know what I'm saying, in there with you. You know our ballroom?
Mm-hmm. And it's almost the same thing, though.
It is, but y'all got a different look. I need help, though, because y'all got, it's a little different twist and steps that it's like, shit, we got our two-stepping, y'all got it's a whole
Turning
slide.
Around,
Yeah, it's a little different,
yeah.
So I need that. But the Darty EP, it's 5 songs, and it's definitely a vibe, like I said. And then for my people that ain't even doing the whole subscription and buying stuff, you can go on SoundCloud. You can go on Dat Piff, excuse me, and my mixtapes. It's another mixtape out that's called Locate Your Lighters Volume 1. And that's just kind of doing some remixes. So I did a remix on P. Diddy and Mace, Can't Hold Me Down.
Okay.
Did some Tyler Creator remixes. So those are the kind of the freebies that people can get and don't have to worry about the subscriptions of the Apple Music and stuff. And it's always YouTube, like I said, $LIM. You can find it if you search. Or Slim MSB is my YouTube page. So subscribe to there and you definitely get acclimated with a couple of things.
Okay, and what do you see yourself like within the next 5 years? Beyond being an artist, is there anything else you want to do, like merchandise, acting? What else do you want to do?
5 years on top of the being an independent artist, I actually see myself very much super engraved in the cannabis field. Okay. Whether it's literally growing you know what I'm saying, growing cannabis, being an ambassador, kind of really, and also being an educator in the regards and that's kind of the whole. My first step into it is actually being kind of the ambassador, educator. But in 5 years, kind of really having my own grow,
okay, and
also elevating the educational side of what I'm doing.
Okay. So speaking of that, when did you first start off in the cannabis business? I started when I got here. Okay. Idea was already kind of
running around anyway, as I was living in a state that was illegal to cannabis.
Okay.
And so when I got here, it started off just me in search of strands that were not known or just strands that were particular to Michigan. So Strands with Slim is the actual cannabis review show that I put on through Instagram and YouTube. 1 minute thing about the education and the facts on what cannabis I'm smoking, what strain specifically. So whether it's the downer or upper, or aka indica, sativa, hybrid, I'm gonna give you that education. I'm gonna give you the facts on what's coming with that strand, and I'm also kind of lay some opinion to you to let you know coming from my side of it and what I actually taste and feel and receive from that strand. So literally coming in about 2000, was this 19 going on 20, so I'll say about 18, 2017 through 18 right now at 41 episodes for Strands with Slim. So
okay, that's what's up.
yeah.
And it's just on YouTube under.
It's on YouTube. You can definitely type in hashtag Strands with Slim. Slim MSB is the YouTube page, so you can subscribe, or Slim with the Pack, PACKK, Slim with the Pack. You can go on the YouTube page and it's all right there.
And then you also do some stuff with the Weed Bar as well, right?
Yes, shout out to the Weed Bar, part of the Weed Media family, Weedia. So, you know what I'm saying, you may find me whether it's at the headquarters giving out in the background while they're doing interviews, or find us really out in the field, you know what I'm saying, whether it's an event, just as yesterday we had a Canada Boys event, which I got some, you know what I'm saying, some goodies for the young lady right here. Whether it was
check it out.
Whether it was the first day that we became recreation on December 1st, and we were out in Ann Arbor doing coverage of that provision center, and you know what I'm saying, really seeing how the things work in the whole cannabis community, because it's people don't know. Even if you just smoke weed, it's a whole nother side to it. So definitely shout out to the Weed Bar, but I'm definitely rock with them and a part of the Weedia squad over there.
Okay, so now before we get off into the things you brought, how can a person book you to perform?
Literally, you can DM me, and it'll be pushed straight to my people's, aka the young lady that's running things in my life. Or also, you can email me, which is be the button right on Instagram, or moneysidebranding@gmail.com. Like I said, it won't be hard to reach. Yeah, I'm not a extra, you know what I'm saying, extra person. Definitely, I'm humble, but I know what know my worth at this little point. So let's work. Definitely, if you get give you a chance to catch me live, trust me, it'll be worth everything.
What's your Instagram again?
Slim with the Pack.
Okay.
PACKK.
And is that the only? Are you on Twitter or Facebook?
You can Slim with the Pack on everything: Twitter, SoundCloud, TikTok, Triller. Facebook. I ain't on Facebook. I don't know Facebook on some bullshit. They don't fuck with me, especially. They don't fuck. I don't have a Facebook. I don't really deal with Facebook. Don't worry about that. We on IG. We on the newer shit. So give me IG. Okay. Snapchats, TikTok, Trillers. You know what I'm saying? We Twitter. We there. You find me talking some shit. Definitely.
Okay. So next we finna get off into the things that you brought. Okay. So just one moment.
All right.
Some things from his strand.
Can we shout this out real quick?
Oh yeah, this is my Jungle Juice. Kim's Tasty Treasures Jungle Juice.
She's trying to get me fucked up.
So in addition to having a podcast, I do have a full service pastry business and mobile bartending business. Again, that's on Instagram at Kim's Tasty Treasures for sure.
All right, okay. You had to just
everywhere you need me to be.
All right, we may just be chilling in the studio. Say, pull up, Mark. I get drunk.
I got what you need.
All right, say no more. Say no more.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about these strands.
Okay.
So, tell me about this first one.
Really, all I brought today, Slim Sherbet.
Slim Sherbet.
Shout out to
same thing too.
Yep. So shout out to Quality Control Cannabis. Those are my folks.
I got some of it.
My folks that cultivate and make sure that this whole beautiful flower, you know what I'm saying. We make sure that Slim Sherbet is definitely kind of. Oh, don't worry about it. Look, she ain't even know. She taking them buds out. I'll tell y'all in a second, but we gonna provide her with maybe over 1.7. Shout out to Detroit for that 1.7. Whatever the fuck, wherever y'all care with. Shout out to us. So we got Canada Boys. We got a goodie bag for the young lady over here. So. We definitely gonna provide it. Yeah, we had to, you know what I'm saying, dropping gifts. The Black Santa that I am. Santa. Go ahead, go in there, look in there. We got coming soon, 2020. We got this Slim Packs. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy. Shout out to Smoking Papers. They're soon sponsoring your boy. So shout out to them. We got the Slim Sherbet in there. Go ahead. Got a short prop. Hold on. Hey, there we go.
Okay.
You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Get her a little roll up. Now, she may not do papers. I'm a paper person. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm on the education, so we on these papers, these smoking papers. So shout out to my peoples. But, you know what I'm saying? Never know when you got to doctor it up. This is actually the sticker for first time, QR code. So, literally, you can find this at any random spot. Just pull your camera out, and it literally pull up the link.
That's
and then, of course, you got the stickers for first time. Yeah, okay. So definitely got some things in store for 2020. Like you saying, the young lady.
He got his own. He got his lighter.
Lighter first time. So we just trying to. We're not trying to, cause this is what I say. I don't. Oh yeah.
You got
Go ahead.
Dummy.
Go ahead, get you some of that. We may have to take half of that on the camera right now.
I don't know about that.
Okay. But no, just you know what I'm saying. Just creating a. Shout out to the Canada Boys, Motown Farmers, but we creating a movement, and like I said, just here with Strands with Slim.
So how many different strands do you have?
I got just one.
Just the
perfecting the one, working the great relationship that I have with my folks at Quality Control Cannabis.
Okay.
They got a couple of strands, but really trying to, again, not trying to say trying to, because we don't try to do nothing. We just do things. So we're actually. So
how much is in this gummy?
That one will probably just be like less than 100, on some like 80. It ain't gonna be much. I mean, she may not be able to take it.
I may not, because
it's not much. But the thing is, with that company, they provide some quality cannabis. So I know it's some quality edible right there. So you know what I'm saying. You know,
this is a giant gummy too. It's not like a little gummy bear. No, this is a big old square.
Look, no homo. That thing, look, she can handle that. She can handle that. But we gonna see if she can handle the Slim Sherbet, because you know it's a let me see, a little slight strands or something. It's a little hybrid, slightly on the indica side. It's got some pink panties OG and Girl Scout cookie in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my man's kind of real, sort of organic grower, so you ain't gonna find no bullshit in that. We're gonna have some good ash. We're gonna smoke out with great smoking papers. Like I said, shout out to my folks. When this is done, but you can see me smoking all the time on Slim with the pack. That's 2Ks.
So when will you have the full pack available?
Now the full pack will be available out 2020, and right on the back here is even, you see the sign. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the logo, Slim Pack 2Ks.
Okay.
So right there, kind of exclusive leather bag for those out there that are good with their selves, one with their manlyhood. Pull out the fanny pack. You know what I'm saying? Provide your items in there. I got all my essentials. I got lighters. I got papers. I got, you know what I'm saying, poking devices. We got all types of things, okay? Smoking papers. Shout out to them again. You know what I'm saying? So we with the theme. I'm coming in like the Black Santa, dropping off gifts. Okay. I had to do it, though. Appreciate the young lady, so I had to come in. But right now, just like I said, one strand to kind of perfect.
Now, how can someone get your strands?
They right, like I said, reach out to me. Reach out to me, yeah, and then we can talk the educational purposes of the cannabis, because I don't do sales. I just preach and talk that education. So holla at me, and we can, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, only not promotion, educational purposes.
Rather.
So yeah, come and learn some more about Slim Sherbet, and you're gonna learn a lot more if you're willing to learn.
All right.
That.
So next, we're going to check out his single that's on fire right now, The First Time. All right.
Get the jungle juice in my voice right.
All right, so stay tuned.